Welcome to the Sewing Gallery this morning. We're starting a little early. We have been the last 2 weeks because I have a lot to tell you, and I hope to get it all told to you. Don't forget to sign up each month. You have to sign up every month. Sewline is one of my favorite marking tools, which you will see this morning. I'm looking for it. Welcome. But please sign up so you have an opportunity to get your name in the drawing for this free gift item. Wonderful things to tell you. And don't forget, if you're interested in just the design only, it's $10. You purchase it on our website, then Kimber Bell will send you an email to let you know that you can download it. It's their projects for the 12 months that we're doing the Queen Bee Club is wonderful. Kimber Bell has stepped their game up. It's not a 10-minute project. You're going to spend an hour to 2 hours doing different projects if you are in the Kimber Bell Club, or if you decide to do a design like this. I wanted to show you also, this is Betsy. She did in January. She's given this as a gift to her niece. She made the quilt, the 10-month block of the month, but she's given this, but she used the bigger face in the design, and I didn't bring it out because Christy's not here this morning to run and get it. But we still have St. Patrick's Day products on sale. I think it's St. Patty Day 2024. So this is a nice kit to do just a small quilt, not a big investment, but it's on sale with 15% off. I wanted to show you that. And the coolest thing I want to show you this morning is the start of this. These are the 3 items that you need to make this. This is your fabric. This is your instructions and your CD. This is your embellishment kit. Jill completed this. This is the first one. This is spring. Lots of work goes on in this. You're going to learn so much with this, and it's 4 of these ladder hangings. Look at the detail in this. Is this not beautiful? It's to encourage you. Why I show you all this stuff done is to encourage you that it can be done. She has done such a beautiful job with this, and this is time consuming, so you work on a little bit at a time. Debbie had said that she's got most of her blocks cut out now. Christy and Debbie, that works in the store, they cut all their patterns out, all their fabric, and they put it in baggies, and then they go back and they do it. So you see how cute this is, and I'm going to try to show you. Scott, can you zoom in just a little so that folks can see how beautiful this is? I'm too short to show you, but I wanted to show you all the way down. As it comes down, you see all the work with the flowers. You see the hanging. So many different things that you're going to do in this project. And this is done with Velcro, just so you know. So if you haven't purchased this, while the fabric is still here, you need to. I have promoted it all month, different parts of it to give you nice deals. The next thing we want to talk about is the monthly deals. They're wonderful. The Stitch Ripper. Anybody that has this tool can give you their own testimony on this. It's wonderful. You got to put the 30% in deal. You got to check out our website weekly because we do all kinds of different things. Also, Delight, our fabric for Kimber Bell, is on sale with the 30% off also. And then We also put a 12x7 magnetic hoop in our monthly deals. So we wanted to show you that this morning. Scott, I'm going to hand you this to just kind of lay it over to the side because I've got so much to show them. We also want to tell you what's new in our store. We've had this, but this is the whole collection of the Greenfield line, which you'll see new arrivals. It's beautiful. I pulled out 3 pieces so that you could see. So if you want to make your own quilt, your own design out of the blues, the greens, and the stone color, it's really pretty. And then if Scott will focus in on the new fabric, this fabric is beautiful. I laid it out where you could see it. It is Sweet House Fabrics. It's by Bunny Hill Designs. I think I said that. Summer House. So it's beautiful. Now, our weekly deal is going to be this week. It is a mat. Why in the world would you need a mat? Well, when you're sewing, and some of y'all sew like you're on 77 going up the turnpike. That's what they do in West Virginia, folks, that's not from West Virginia. And they put that pedal down and they go like maniacs. This helps with the vibration and the sound. If your husband's in the living room and you've got your machine set up in the kitchen, this will decrease the sound. So this is a nice item to have at home for you. Now, this is not a cutting mat. This is just a rubber texture thing to control the vibrations and the sound. So that's your weekly deal, one of them. Your other weekly deal, and everybody loves these, or at least I do. And I just started getting them back in. We've got these charm packs. They're 40 strips, not charm packs, layer cakes. They're 10 by 10. That's in our deal. This is in our deal today also. These are 2. Now, I want to show you this. When these came out, they came out in ones with the small ones. These are coming out with 2. So what's this mean? You can put your 20-inch stabilizer in here and tear it freely and controllable. So they're really nice. They're put out by Dime. This shows a picture of 2 because that's just the way that Dime positioned it. But anytime you buy from us, please go and read in the description because a lady, I think, seen this one and thought it was the same as this. And she said it was false advertising. But if you look at it and read it, it'll tell you. And that's why I brought this one up so you could see that it's individually wrapped. So we didn't take it apart and try to sell more to you. So that is our weekly deals, which they're nice deals this week. A few of the other things that we have new that I wanted to show you is we have the Sew Line 3 markers. You can see it on Facebook, or you can go to our website and you'll see it with new arrivals. This is our bundle of fabrics. This is French General. Also, we do our own fat quarters most of the time, and I do at least 12. And I wanted to show you one of the reasons we do at least 12. We did this pretty quilt thanks to Tracy at Moda, come what may. This is a quilt that Christy put together with Betsy. You'll see how pretty it is in the colors. And this is the pattern that we used, come what may. Runs $12. It's put out by Jaybird Quilts. And it takes 13 fat quarters, so we had to do it. No, this wasn't fat quarters. I'm on another quilt, but We wanted to show you how easy it is to make and how nice it shows off the fabric. But thanks to Betsy, Christy, and Debbie. Debbie quilted it yesterday. So we're trying to show you new things all the time. These are also new. They're not on sale. These are the 5-inch squares. This is the porcelain. Everybody's familiar with the Bella Solids. This is the feather. And this is ivory. So they're really nice colors. If you don't want to cut your own fabric, especially if you're doing a small quilt, these are the projects. This is a quilt we're working on right now. We're using the new Petite line. Trying to bring you something new every week. And this is the pattern, the maize quilt. It's the one that takes 13 fat quarters. So we had to steal a fat quarter off of our fat quarter table. But we'll have it together for you next week. We just didn't have time this week. We wanted to show you that. We've got a embroidery class coming with the rope bowls. In our class, it'll run from 10 to 3. You'll make this. You will make this. And you will learn to make a bowl done Kimberbell's way. Nice. You're going to learn different techniques. Anything that you do. And this is one of the bowls Doreen's going to take it this week. That's done from the CD. So we wanted to show you that also this week. How nice they are. We wanted to mention to you January the 5th through the 25th, you can get 5 years no interest. Wonderful deal. You get this, which is threads. You get the traveling bags. Sue puts this in it. It's so when you get home and you're overwhelmed because you got such an awesome machine. It's just a wonderful machine. When I retire from this establishment, in many years to come, I'm going home with a machine at this level because it's just wonderful. And also, don't forget, we are giving a print moda this month with the XP3, the Still Air 2, along with bags. Those are important things to have because when you try to bring it in, you're a little overwhelmed. I wanted to talk to you just a little bit to give you some cold hard facts because the lady that bought this container here, she had also a panel with it. And she said that she could have went somewhere else and got free shipping and not paid the $9.99. If you live out in Montana, Idaho, California, $9.99 is not bad shipping. But what people don't realize, Amazon don't send these to me free because my orders don't go through Amazon. These are just 3 of the bags that we special order for our shipping. Then it takes a person to do it. An order is never done less than 15 minutes. So if you're paying somebody $10 an hour, that's $5 in that. Say $5 for that 15 minute. Then the cost of a bag is another $1, 75 cents to $1 on this. And then you're paying for the shipping. So who's coming out better, the customer or the small business? I think the customer is coming out better if you think about it. But I wanted to show you this because many times when you're placing an order or you're making a judgment call on a small business for the shipping fees, now sometimes we will do free shipping out there, but you're just thinking $9.99, but you're not looking behind the scenes to see the cost of the operation. And then there's more to shipping than just, if you was to ship something out. If you ship stuff out, you'll get a revelation of the cost of shipping. We're not trying to gouge you and build our profit margin. The larger companies, when gas prices go up, they increase their shipping charges. And guess what? They never go back down. And at the sewing gallery, when we see that you have an order online, I immediately get it ready. If it's before 11 or 12, it's shipped out the same day. We don't use that ground advantage, which takes anywhere from 5 to 7 days. We use the, if it fits, it ships as fast as it can get to you, no matter what. So that price runs $6.99 to $10. Now, if you live in California, Montana, Idaho, if you live on the West Coast, the price is usually, this is $12 to $15 to send to Montana or California. This is a good $10 because it's so far away. And I just wanted to mention that to you because, you know, some of you folks can be real ugly about shipping charges, and you just don't realize we're not Amazon, so we can't do free shipping with Prime. But, you know, with Prime, you still pay a fee, and they get you somewhere because some of the sellers don't honor the Prime fee. And I just wanted to mention that in the cost of things because before you kind of shoot your mouth off on judgment in a small business, you need to look behind the scenes as far as what we do. And plus, the paper that we print your receipt on, we send you a brochure. That's important that you get your receipt. So, you know, I think the customer comes out ahead if they think about the fees and the charges. It's not getting any easier whether you're the consumer or the small business owner because we just got batting in. And it went up from 30 cents to $2 depending on the size of it. And then our shipping for 5 boxes of batting was $80. So I just want you to know, you folks need to get out and really see the world as it is now since COVID, the cost of everything. You see it a little bit, but when you get out and you talk to folks, it's just not the sewing gallery $9.99 shipping. It is the dozen of eggs that you're paying $6.29. A container of butter now is $7.29. I remember when a container of butter was $1.99, but it's where it's at, folks. Uh, a good friend of mine says, "Give me facts, Hardin." I'm giving you facts this morning on the cost of everything. But we've got a great deal, 5 years, no interest. We've got wonderful monthly deals here. We've got our weekly deals. And I try to give you the best products every week, new products every week. And trust me, I look every week. Or I try to promote something maybe you hadn't seen in a while. But I hope you will shop us. We've even started introducing our Easter stuff because Easter is the 31st, I think, this year, right? Because Christy and Betsy is going to hide Easter eggs for me so I can find them in the store. And if you ever want to meet any of our staff, and thanks to the lady from Alabama coming in, and she says, "I watch you every week," and she said her husband says, "You watching that woman again this week?" I think it's funny, but it's cool. And I hope you do watch us weekly, whether it's on Facebook Live or YouTube, or Mary has set it up on our website where you can go down and you can click on and you can watch the great deals that we have every week. I try to make it where you can save in my store every week. But if you want to meet any of the staff, Christy's here on Tuesday. Jennifer's here Tuesday through Saturday. She helps us with alterations, and I tell her every time we're getting into a crunch point, just go with it, Jen. Just go with it. And then Betsy's here Wednesday, Friday, and Saturdays. And then Debbie's here on Wednesday. I had to break up the 67 group on Thursday somewhat because they're 67 and they're talking the 67 stuff. Jill comes in and helps us out on Thursday, and Doreen's here on Thursday. And I'm here every day with every one of them, and that's why I had to break up the 67 party, because I don't want to be 67 yet, because I'm not 67, but we have a great team that works together regardless of which day they're here. But if you ever want to meet the staff that I talk about, Doreen's from Beckley, Deb's from Virginia, Jill, Jennifer, Christy, and myself is from the Princeton area. Betsy is from Honeacre Circle over there in Blue Whale. But we have fun here at the Sewing Gallery, and we have great service here to offer you each and every day, regardless of who's helping you. We're having a class this weekend on blue tiles. If you ever get a chance and say you don't live here and you're coming in that weekend and we're having a class, join us, because we really work hard in preparation of the class. We go over everything the day before to make sure that all four of us that are here is on the same page, so that we can help you totally, because education is the key to success, and it empowers you to move your game up, whether you're sewing or embroidering. Every day that we come in here, we learn something new. And guess what season it is? It's prom season. So we learn a lot about dresses, fabric, everything. But we want you to be empowered with education, and we strive, whether we're bringing a new pattern in, doing an embroidery class. We talk to you about shipping. I try to explain to you, because this doesn't only apply with the shipping in my store. It applies to every small business that is out there. It's not just the Sewing Gallery, but you guys really need to support small business to keep us around. I heard this morning many of the Family Dollar and Dollar Tree stores has put a lot of mom and pop little grocery stores out. Well, Family Dollar is closing 1,000 stores. So the stores, and one of the main issues is, guess what? Theft. You know, I'm so sad to even say that. And you know, people says, well, theft in your store. Quilters don't steal. Yes, they do. Because we don't have anybody else coming in. They say, some people said, well, it's the druggies stealing. No. Our alteration people come to my counter, pay for their stuff, and leave. So it doesn't matter whether you're a quilter, a plumber, a retail person at Walmart's, you know, a waitress. It's theft. It's theft. It's the human thing now. But when I seen that the Family Dollar is closing 1,000 stores, and one of the main reasons is the theft, that saddens me, because that's terrible. You know, it's not okay to steal, just so you know that. And it, you know, and even if it's a chain that they've knocked out your mom and pop places, and you've lost them, and then now you're going to lose your Family Dollar store that you went because you saved 3 cents, but yet you went 5 miles up the road and you wasted that much in gas. Did you really save? I had a great math teacher, and her name was Irene Myers. She never let us use the calculator, because she wanted you to know how to do the total breakdown, whether it was multiplication or division. So you knew that after taking her math class, that going 5 miles up the road to save 5 cents, that you wasn't saving 5 cents. It was costing you more to go to Family Dollar 5 miles up the road instead of supporting Joe Martin there at your local little grocery store. So that's cold hard facts today, folks. But at the Sewing Gallery, we're trying to help you save weekly, monthly. Check out our website. Every week, Mary is changing something. And I think we have a beautiful website. And don't forget, the Mid-Atlantic is coming. Starts in July, runs through August the 31st. That you join us. And, I want my folks here to go to other stores to see what kind of a wonderful store they've got. We have the top products. Next week, we hope to bring you the new Best Press 2. It's supposed to be firmer, more like a starch spray without the flaking of starch. So we're excited to continue each and every week to bring you the newest, the hottest, and the best product out there. So we thank you so much, and we hope to see you next week. Same time, same place.